Heading to the south of France this year? You might want to look up the Gorge du Verdon. Let's ask Google, is the road through the Gorge du Verdon difficult? The response, it's a hair-raising drive with a sheer vertical drop of more than 2,300 feet. And in many places, it's too narrow for two-way traffic, with craggy rock overhangs, blind curves and hairpin turns. Hello, I'm Jo, otherwise known as the menopausal motorhomer. Now, after navigating through some challenging years, add in the twist of my rapidly depleting hormones, I think I've found my ultimate remedy, hitting the road in my motorhomer lane. Join me on my travel escapades across the UK and Europe, and don't forget to hit that subscribe button to join me on my upcoming adventures. A quick stop to top up John's beer stash, and we are now heading into those hills. Now, as you leave the beautiful city of Cannes, you can be forgiven for not realising where you're about to head if you're trying to avoid the tolls. I wanted a scenic route that would take me up towards the lakes of the French Alps. Little was I to realise I was about to do the most scariest drive I'd ever done in my life. I don't know if you can see down there the runway. Let me zoom in a bit. Oh yeah, there it is. That's where we were parked last night. Campsite right next to that. We are high up here. I can tell John's been having some white knuckle moments. The drive through grass was amazing. I'll show you the videos from the action camera. Oh my word though, it's not for the faint hearted. Now, the Gorge du Verdon is renowned for being one of the best drives in the south of France, and it's located just in the national park in Provence. There is no road access to the canyon floor. However, you have two banks. You have the right bank on the Provence department, and you have north of the Verdon, the left bank in the Var department, south of the Verdon. If driving is your thing, then this destination is for sure. You will get breathtaking views. And the sparkling turquoise waters when you get there. Hang on, wait for it, and I'll take you. This is definitely a bucket list drive of your life, and is classed as one of the most beautiful roads of Europe. From start to finish, the drive is approximately 14 miles long, or 22 kilometres. It took me approximately 3 hours to drive, but that was with quite a few stop-offs for those Instagram photos along the way. We'd also had quite a few people flashing and peeping the horn, so we decided to pull over and check all our indicators and brake lights were working. Turns out it was just the impatient French drivers.
Just thinking, just for peace of mind, you want to check the indicators and stuff are working? Yeah. One thing with that's like two and one person having a go and one person like skipping fast. That's what I was looking at.
Well, we'll stop and have some lunch, but yeah, go on, shut your door. Yeah. Check the back. So we've just had a lunch stop. We're about 30 minutes away from the Gorge du Verdon, and I'm going to turn the camera around and I'm going to see if I can pick it up. But I think there's eagles flying around above this little tiny cliff. Oh my god. So here I am, sat in Castleton in the Peak District, editing this video right now. Whilst this might have been one of the hardest drives I've ever done in my life, it's also one of the hardest videos to edit because I'm literally sat here and my feet are hitting the brake pedal as I edit.
I see the rock was up there.
But one of the great things about vlogging is I can watch this video back and see things that I didn't see at the time because I was concentrating so much on the road. So as you can see here, there's a tunnel coming up. I've got traffic to contend with as well. One of the best pieces of advice I can give you is as you're going through the tunnel, make sure you're peeping your horn. Also, when you're going around tight corners as well, peep your horn before you go around those tight corners, just to make sure that there isn't any traffic oncoming. At this point, I also had traffic behind me because believe me, there is no patience for those French drivers up the Gorge du Verdon.
I've seen it. Got his party on edge there.
Needless to say, John, at this point, was holding on for dear life, and my jokes weren't funny. But there's plenty of places to stop off for lunch, or some deep breaths to bring your blood pressure back down.
I really don't even think the videos are going to do this any justice. Seriously.
The Gorge du Verdon is the largest gorge in France.
Oh good, the point's sublime. Coming up.
Now, although it doesn't look like much, actually these flat, straight roads are quite steep and they are taking you up high. But I mean, if a bus can get up here, then anything can get up here.
there's John taking a photo from the safety of the van. We are high up. Oh. I can't even get close to the edge there. John won't even get out the van. Do you want to get out and have a look? Because you'll never see anything like that in your life again. Wowzers. Oh my God. Look at that. You can hear the air flowing on the wings, but next time they go past, listen. See the shadows on the cliff where it's flying. Here it is, look.
So when you get to the top and you finally get over those immense views, you suddenly have that impending doom. You've got to drive down the other side. Now going up the hill is absolutely fine because you can get yourself in second or third gear and really hit the gas. But coming down, you need to rely on those brakes and that clutch. It was also at this point that John realised he was on the edge. And that is a long way down. Notice the absence of barriers.
You alright? What's it like on passages?
What?
What's it like on passenger side?
Concentration level still the same.
Take me back to a place where I felt at home. Take me back to a day when we weren't alone. Take me back to an age when the world felt small. Way back before we blew it all. Take me back to a place where I felt at home. Take me back to a day when we weren't alone. Take me back to an age when the world felt small.
Look again, the smalls,
Way back
clean,
before we blew
dried.
it all. Too many things going on, I can't keep track of them all. From people dropping a bomb to people putting up walls. I feel like life is on hold, perception stuck in a vault. I know that time can heal all, but how much time till we fall? It's awfully chilly outside when there's no shelter to hide. When everything is a lie, you'll find that out in some time. But when the things on your mind are all considered a crime, communication aside, we'll all just fight till we die. Is this an argument or just the start of it? Either way, I don't wanna be a part of it. Can I just get some space? I don't have the heart for this. I can't be picking up the pieces.
I mean, which crazy fool woke up one day and thought, I'm gonna build a road around that. Used to I like to drive that.
Or maybe drown myself in something that is bottomless. Take me back to a place where I felt at home. Take me back to a day when we weren't alone. Take me back to an age when the world felt small. Way back before we blew it all. Take me back to a place where I felt at home. Take me back
Oh yeah, just some rocks that have fallen twice the size of a head.
I know that things seem bad, but they could be much worse. There's always someone else who has a greater curse, a greater thirst, a hunger, pain, and mercy. Just find whatever you got and try to be thankful first. I wanna feel again, I need a couple friends. I never really understood just how the story ends, but I can feel it's tense, don't know the consequence. The volatility of life, my only confidence. Is this an argument, or just the start of it? Either way, I don't wanna be a part of it. Can I just get some space?
And just when you think it's all over and you're starting to make a rapid descent, this is the gorge that keeps on giving. Now, I drove from the south towards the north, and I can honestly say I much preferred the south side of the gorge. It was a much easier drive than the north. But the minute I got over that hill and I saw that lake, I knew it was all worth it.